under the sea, into the sun, to find that special thing. Out of my way, into the rain, now where my heart stays still, until the day turn into night, until I feel okay.
My name is Rose Modi. I'm the National President of the Down Syndrome Foundation of Nigeria.
Down syndrome affects 1 in every 800 live births.
You and I have 46 chromosomes.
People with Down syndrome have 47 chromosomes.
That means they have 1 extra chromosome, which means they have 1 additional potential.
1 extra chromosome makes all the difference. 1 extra chromosome changes the way the brain and body develops. Children born with Down syndrome have certain features like a flat face or a short neck. In some cases, there is some measure of intellectual disability.
As a parent of a child born with the condition called Down syndrome, I believe that they have a hidden potential in them, because there's something in them that challenges you and makes you to want to reach out to know more about their strength which they have.
Down syndrome is a lifelong condition and has no cure. But with care and support, affected children can grow up to have healthy, happy, and productive lives. This is Awele Modi. Awele was born with Down syndrome 27 years ago. She is Rose Modi's child.
I like more than anyone.
As I look back 27 years ago, when I had my last child, who was born with the condition called Down syndrome, I can vividly remember all the various emotions that passed through me. First was the shock, then the denial, and then not coming to terms with the fact that this child would be born, would be facing some challenges in our life. But today, looking back with hindsight, I know that it's something that I consider myself very privileged to have a child with Down syndrome. It took me about 13 years after the birth of my daughter before I decided to start the foundation here in Nigeria, because I realized that there was so much ignorance coupled with superstition that a lot of parents felt stigmatized and they hid these children away. There was an urgent need to create awareness and to help those families to be able to look after these children well. And that was the reason I made up my mind. I said I was going to start this foundation here in Nigeria. I was going to reach out to families and help them. And this happened nearly 14 years ago.
The foundation offers free early medical, educational, and social interventions to children with Down syndrome, their families, and their caregivers.
We were told my child had Down syndrome by a neurosurgeon at the University of Benin Teaching Hospital. And of course, at that time, I had no idea what it was, so I had no immediate reaction until I was taught and explained to what actually it is. I got in contact with Mrs. Modi, the president and founder of National Down Syndrome Foundation Nigeria. And from there, I joined the group, the family groups that we had here in the foundation. And from then, my child joined the school, and it's been like that all day.
Being a mother of twins with Down syndrome is a really big challenge to me when I have these children, because really I don't know what is Down syndrome. I really want them to have future. Them being a Down syndrome does not mean they can't do anything. They can do something, even if they are Down syndrome. With the Down syndrome foundation, I see a future for my twins.
About 50% of children born with Down syndrome are likely to have congenital heart defect. With Save a Life project, the foundation has been able to intervene by sending affected children abroad for corrective heart surgery.
Along the line, we found out that there was a need for us to address the issue of the health problems of the children, because about 50% of children born with Down syndrome are predisposed to congenital heart defect, and so many of them were dying, not because they have Down syndrome, but because their heart condition and the health issues were not properly addressed. And that was when we decided to birth the Save a Life project, meant to help indigent families to access health services to save the lives of our kids, most particularly those with the congenital heart defect.
At Down Syndrome Foundation Nigeria, people with Down syndrome have found a reason to smile again. They have found a place where they can learn the skills they need to become full members of society. This is Obinna. Obinna is learning how to be a caterer alongside many others. Obinna also enjoys music and would like to sing alongside popular Nigerian musician Two-Face Idibia. The catering school is part of the foundation's vocational training department, which it also plans to expand on a new piece of land acquired at Mowe, Ogun State. The vocational training department also includes hairdressing, arts and crafts, and music. Yemi Oshin, who made Nigeria proud by winning the gold medal in the Special Olympics last summer.
I learned basketball. I won gold medal. I'm so happy. When my son Yemi won the gold medal in 2011 in Special Olympics, it changed my perspective altogether, because I felt from the onset that children with Down syndrome cannot achieve.
The case of Yemi Oshin, who represented the country in Athens, he played basketball, actually gave me a new way of thinking. It actually encouraged me as a coach. It was a moment of joy.
If Yemi can do it, then everyone can do it.
It is the spirit of 3 adventurous young volunteers who climbed the Kilimanjaro to raise funds and awareness for people with Down syndrome. And as the foundation prepares to create more opportunities for our beloved children, we call on you to join us as we go one step further for these special people with one extra chromosome, one hidden potential. Let's help them achieve their dreams. You can make a difference.